Let's talk about the next DLC perk coming to Black Ops Cold War Zombies, Mule Kick. Now, with Tombstone just releasing with Firebase Z in Season 1 of Cold War Zombies, and people, for the most part, being disappointed in how this perk is actually functioning in this game, it's very important to look at the next couple of DLC perks that TREYARCH will be adding, at least based on the leaked information, and really see, okay, how could they not screw up these next couple of DLC perks. And I want to really look at Mule Kick and go through what TREYARCH needs to do for Mule Kick to be a, feasible and good perk in this game, the leaks that are concerning Mule Kick right now, what map we're going to be seeing Mule Kick, how it would work, and all of that good information here. And I also want to go through a bunch of other leaked information for Season 2 Black Ops Cold War Zombies. If we can go for 500 likes on this video, that'd be greatly appreciated. And subscribe to the channel if you're new for more Black Ops Cold War content, really close to 70,000 subscribers. So seriously, thank you for that. Let's get started here first. Here is the history of leaked perks in Black Ops Cold War Zombies. The pre-alpha files, the alpha, beta files of Black Ops Cold War. You guys know there were a couple of different leaked perks in those files. The four main ones that I've been seeing that I saw from past leaks were Tombstone, PhD Flopper, Mule Kick, and Double Tap. Tombstone, clearly a perk that I did not think was going to be added to the game. I said back in September when I made the video, I just don't think Tombstone is going to be a perk that they bring back out of all the perks. Why Tombstone? But TREYARCH proved me wrong. They brought Tombstone and Who's Who, made a baby, made Cold War Zombies Tombstone, and here we are in Firebase Z. So who knows what TREYARCH is going to do. There were a bunch of other leaked perks. I did hear stuff about Electric Cherry being in the files, but I really am not concerned with that right now. 4 slots in the Der Wonderfizz machine in these zombies maps. Tombstone, the new DLC perk, just filled one of those slots. So it is assumed that the 3 extra slots in this Wonderfizz machine will be the 3 next DLC perks in the game. And that also kind of infers that we're only going to get 4 total DLC perks in this game. Tombstone being from the list of PhD Flopper, Mule Kick, and Double Tap makes these other perks more likely to be added to the game. And originally, I really thought Mule Kick was going to be the first DLC perk that would have been added to Cold War Zombies. It seems like one of the more classic perks. I know Double Tap is classic, but really Double Tap is now implemented into the Pack-a-Punch system. So Double Tap aside, a classic perk would definitely be Mule Kick in this situation, and there really isn't another way to get a third weapon normally in Cold War Zombies. So I thought Mule Kick would be the first DLC perk we saw in Black Ops Cold War Zombies. Clearly that is not the case, but it's definitely going to be the next DLC perk that we end up seeing, DLC 2, or whenever the next Zombies map is releasing in Cold War Zombies. Now, to go through some information here, there were a bunch of recent Firebase Z glitches that were allowing people to have a third weapon. So just to look at some of the gameplay here, the first one is from the Reddit post here from user Red Space. He says, seems like I got Mule Kick somehow, and in the gameplay he pretty much just has 2 weapons and then an M1911. Really no explanation as to how this actually occurs. Another Reddit post here, Mule Kick and Firebase Z. In this video, he has the same thing. He has an XM4, he has some type of launcher, he has the M1911, and he actually tries to hit the mystery box, and you're gonna see when he's hitting the mystery box, trying to pick up the weapon to take the spot of the M1911, he is unable to do so. So clearly, this is some weird glitch in the game. If it allowed him to actually take the spot of the M1911 and use 3 different weapons during this game, that would be super, super interesting. Maybe in that case, it would be some type of secret Easter egg. But, there is a good chance here that maybe this is happening because there are some assets in the game files where it's giving you the option to have 3 different weapon slots. And this could stem from, Mule Kick being in the files of the game. Because again, Mule Kick is in the files of the game dating back to the alpha and pre-alpha files of the game. So maybe there is some function in there that is allowing this player to do it, but clearly in this case, it is a glitch. So Mule Kick isn't currently accessible in the game in any type of way, but these glitches are definitely very, very interesting to see. Now let's go through a bunch of different ways on how exactly Mule Kick can be properly implemented into Cold War Zombies. Clearly after the whole Tombstone situation, this is a pretty important topic here, and and these are a bunch of different ideas that I've been seeing on Reddit people have for the different tiers of Mule Kick in Cold War Zombies, and you can leave your ideas on these down below. If you have any other extra ideas for the tiers, let me know down below in the comment section as well. First one here, Mule Kick Soda, 4,500 points. Carry a third weapon is obviously the main function here. Tier 1, dropped weapons and equipment stay available for 60% longer. Tier 2, 25% increased chance of rare drops from enemies killed with the third weapon. And Tier 3, third weapon with all upgrades is returned after rebuying Mule Kick. Now that last one there is super fire, and that would get rid of most of the reason as to why people don't want to buy Mule Kick. In the past, Mule Kick had a bad rap, and it was kind of underrated just because the idea was you would buy Mule Kick, and what if you died? You would lose that third weapon completely. That's just a risk that some people did not want to take. Now, in this case, in Cold War Zombies especially, I feel like that's not really too big of a deal. Cold War Zombies, it's a lot easier to get back on your feet, so losing that third weapon in this game isn't as important as losing your third weapon in, let's say, Black Ops 1 Zombies. But this Tier 3 perk here, this Mule Kick Tier 3 function, is super good, and I think a lot of people would actually be excited about that if that was Tier 3's function for Mule Kick in Cold War. Another idea here, Mule Kick base, gain a third weapon slot. Tier 1, reserve ammo increase. Tier 2, lost weapon regained upon Mule Kick rebuy. And Tier 3, carry more equipment. So similar theme here. Tier 3 for the last one is now Tier 2 for this one. You have similar stuff with the equipment, and I'm definitely seeing Voltrade based resemblances here, giving you more salvage, more, reserve ammo, carrying more equipment, all of this different stuff. It could be a cool thing to bring some of the Voltrade functions back into the game and combine that with Mule Kick. Tombstone and Who's Who definitely made sense to be brought together for Mule Kick, and we were talking about this on my stream a couple of days ago when Firebase Z first released. We were talking about different perks that could be fused together in Cold War Zombies, and Mule Kick and Voltrade could be a pretty good combination there. So let me know down below what you guys think about that. And the last one here, base effect allows players to carry a third weapon. Tier 1 increases flinch resistance by 33%. Tier 2 increases the amount of equipment you can carry by 1, applies for all lethal and tactical equipment. And Tier 3, if you previously lost a weapon by losing the Mule Kick perk, that weapon will return to your arsenal upon repurchasing the perk. So again, similar thing here. I definitely like that Tier 2, Tier 3 function, and people are differing between, what the Tier 1s are. I can see the increase in flinch resistance is actually a bit interesting here. Not really an ability I would think you would combine with Mule Kick. I feel like that makes more sense with a new version of Speed Cola or Double Tap or something. It just seems like something that affects more of your weapon would make sense with that type of ability, but I'm not mad if that is the Tier 1 for a Mule Kick DLC perk in the game. So super interesting there to see everyone's ideas. Leave your comments down below. What are your thoughts on Mule Kick as a DLC perk in Cold War Zombies? Do you agree with these different tiers here? Do you have your own ideas? And what other perk do you think could be a good combination with Mule Kick in this game? Let me know down below. And definitely be sure to leave a comment below Mule Kick if you watch the whole video. It is greatly appreciated. Shout out to the YouTube channel members as always. And I will see you guys in the next video or live stream. Peace out, guys.